how is it like behind the scenes after losing Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr. In the most recent Avengers film?
Sad, but there is a time machine, and there are alternate universes and realities and dimensions. So like anything could happen.
So you're saying that's not the last time we see him?
Would you come back?
To Marvel?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm an old man now.
Audio Jungle.
Many people are looking forward to seeing legendary heroes return from across the multiverse as the MCU builds up to the conclusion of its latest arc with the Avengers: Secret Wars event. After all, since their journeys culminated in Avengers: Endgame, fans have been asking for more of Chris Evans' Captain America and Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man. Rumors have started to circulate that the Iron Man and Captain America actors may be ready to return to the MCU as discussion of the multiverse intensifies. While Patrick Stewart's Professor X provided a glimpse of this possibility in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, fans are still demanding to meet the two MCU veterans once more. Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man died in Avengers: Endgame, ending his 10-year MCU journey, in contrast to Chris Evans' Captain America, who retired early. Fans are still pleading for Downey Jr. to return to the MCU even though he has completed his heroic journey and is moving on to other ventures. When Downey Jr.'s time in the MCU came to an end, he was earning a salary that could only be justified by a blockbuster Avengers movie that would gross billions. Therefore, Secret Wars would be the setting for Robert Downey Jr.'s return as Iron Man. According to rumors, the most likely scenario for him to emerge is when a variant Iron Man from another dimension encounters the 616 heroes in Secret Wars. Both the actor and Marvel Studios are unwilling to risk undercutting Tony Stark's sacrifice in Avengers: Endgame by reintroducing him via resurrection or time travel. The release date of Avengers: The Kang Dynasty was earlier confirmed by Marvel boss Kevin Feige at Marvel's 2022 San Diego Comic-Con panel. Fans can expect the next Avengers movie on May 5, 2025. While there has been a lot of anticipation of what is to come, a new fan poster of Avengers: The Kang Dynasty has left everyone guessing about the possibility of the return of Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. In Avengers: Endgame, Iron Man made the ultimate sacrifice by defeating Thanos and his army using the Infinity Stones that killed himself. Since then, Iron Man has never been seen in MCU's feature films and web series. Mark Ruffalo, who plays the Hulk in the Avengers movies and his own spin-offs, is famously known for letting things occasionally slip, though not quite as terribly as Tom Holland. For example, in a recent interview where Ruffalo was asked how he felt about the loss of Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans' characters, he responded that he was heartbroken, like many of the cast and fans. Still, he added, there is a time machine. And there are alternate universes and realities, so anything could happen. Ruffalo is famous for neither confirming nor denying things when asked a question about future movies, which has gotten him into trouble because it sparks a lot of speculation. Luckily, it means we are safe to speculate about the many possibilities that might lead to RDJ's Iron Man returning. If we talk about Captain America as Chris Evans, ever since Chris Evans exited the Marvel Cinematic Universe in Avengers: Endgame, comic book movie fans have been clamoring for his return as Steve Rogers. It appears they'll have to keep waiting for now. Speaking at the C2E2 fan convention in Chicago, Evans said a potential Captain America return doesn't quite feel right at the moment. However, Evans did admit that telling more Captain America stories is appealing to him, so never say never. It's tough, because look, I love that role deeply, Evans said when asked about returning as Captain America. He means so much to me, and I really do. I think there's more Steve Rogers stories tell, sure. But at the same time, I'm very, very precious with it. It's like this little shiny thing that I have that I love so much, and I just don't want to mess up in any way, And I was a part of something that was so special for this special period of time, and in a way, it really landed so well. Evans added, as much as I'm connected to that role and love telling those stories and working with those people, it doesn't quite feel right now. So when it comes to Roger's return to Earth 616, rumors suggest that Evans seems picky about coming up with a justification that isn't just for fan service. He wants his return across the multiverse to make perfect sense. Given that Secret Wars is a multiverse-wide crossover, Evans might play any number of original Captain America variants and possibly engage in combat with his old allies. Kevin Feige, president of Marvel Studios, could surely find a significant way to make this work. But the question arises here is, will Iron Man return to MCU? Well, it is highly unlikely that Tony Stark will return, since there are high chances of him being replaced by a young Avenger called the Iron Heart, as introduced in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. As we know that Iron Man has served as a mentor for the heroes of the next generation, it will be interesting to see if Tony Stark makes a special appearance in the MCU. However, it is difficult to estimate whether they will come back or not. Only time will tell what will happen. So, hope for best, and if you like this video, then click on subscribe button for more videos and updates related to Marvel. Thanks for watching.